This video is going to follow on from the last one. In the last video I showed you how to implement the Facebook module that's built into Titanium. In this video I'm going to show you how to include a module from GitHub which allows you to have Facebook and Twitter integrated into your app. So what I'll show you first is this is the GitHub page for the project, the module. It's called tisocial.framework. I'll put a link in the description. What I'm going to just show you quick is, if you go in example, there's an app.js folder and it has every function that you can call. And there's a bit of information at the bottom of this page as well that you can look at. It's quite a fair bit of information actually. It's pretty well documented. Seems to work really good. So yeah, but the main reason of showing you this bit is what you want to do is you want to come to this link and go in the dist folder. Then what you want to do is download a version, preferably the latest version. So at the minute of this it's 1.6.3. So you want to download that, unzip it. Then what you want to do is you want to open Finder if you're on a Mac. Click Go in the menu bar, then hold Alt so you can see the library option. Click that, then open the application support folder, then Titanium folder, then modules, then the iPhone folder. Then what you want to do is you want to paste the contents of the zip into there, and what it will be a folder called dk.nap.social. So you want to paste them into there, okay? Then what you need to do is open your tiapp.xml file, and you can either write this line in here, or you can click on the plus sign and you can grab the module that way. It doesn't matter, it's both the same. But yeah, but if you wanted to put just put the line in, just put it in the module node, I guess, and yeah, you just put platform iPhone and then put dk.nap.social. So you can check that works by just doing a build in the simulator, and if it can't find the module it will throw an error, so you will know there's something wrong there, and it will more than likely be either this path, something's not right there, or, well, I don't know what else it could be. It should just be that, and as long as you get the path right everything should work fine, but you must add it in tiapp.xml. So anyway, so what we're doing, we're including the module. Then we have all I've done is I've included a simple button that you click and will allow you to share an image and a Facebook message, and also a Twitter button that you can click and allow you to post a tweet with an image. So simple stuff, but it seems like that's pretty much what you'd more than likely want to do from your app, or want your users to do. So that's why I've just done that. If you go into the module page on GitHub, there is an app.js example, and it has loads of functions in it that you can look through and use as you want. But yeah, these are just the more common ones. So let's have a look at it in the simulator, I think, first. Right, so here's the app's just loaded up, and what we had before is in login.js we just had a function that was called on window load, I guess. I think that's what it was. And what would happen is it would bring up that Facebook dialog. But this time I've added these two buttons, as I mentioned, and if you click the Twitter one, then what it will do is it will bring up the this share thing here, and it will have a message that you can change. You can set it by default, but the user can change it. And then it would, if it's on a device, then you will see a little thumbnail of the image that you include in. But for some reason in the simulator it's not doing that. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's just not. But on a device it does do that. And this works on iOS 5, 6 and 7. Look. So then you've got this Facebook one. It's the same. Click that, and it's the same sort of thing, but this time it does show the thumbnail. And then again you can pre-write this message, but the user can change it as well. Click post and it will post it. This works on iOS 6, and I think it's just 6 is the lowest, but on 7 you'll have to have a fallback to the dialogue that I showed in the last video, but I'll show you that now anyway. So here's the button, the event listener, just to click, and what we've got is the module includes these checks where it says is Facebook supported, and it has it is Twitter supported as well. So it runs that. If it comes back as true, then it will do that. If it's false, then it goes into this other block, and that is the dialogue. So the true one requires iOS 6. iOS 7 doesn't support it at the minute for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because it's the beta, I don't know. But yeah, so simple function here. You just do social.facebook. You put the text. The image can be remote or local. This is just one that was included in the module anyway. So that's a remote image. And then the URL is just the URL. So that's the one we've just seen in the simulator. But if it was on a device that was iOS 7, or I guess, yeah, if it was iOS 7, then it would do this. And that's just exactly the same from last time, so there's no point going through that. So then you got the Twitter one, and this just needs to be a minimum of iOS 5. So I haven't put any fallback in here, but you could do an else here and do whatever you wanted. Give, I don't know what, give an alert or find an alternative to this. I'm not going to put a fallback in here, but you could. So anyway, yeah. So all this is exactly the same. Social.twitter, text, image, URL. The image can be local or remote, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to it. What I would say is go to the Git page, have a quick look at the example. There's an app.js, and just go through it and just see what you want to use, because there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, so I'll put the links to all that stuff, and then yeah, you can use that as well.